And 2 in the Copa del Rey. Just to let you know some of the half-time stats. Barca 9 shots to 1, 64% possession, 306 passes to 178. The big stat though is that one on the bottom of your screens. Football Club Barcelona 1, Real Madrid 0. Pedri scoring a screamer right from the edge of the D in the 28th minute. Just to let you know, Tchouameni booked for Real Madrid and Gerard Martin for Barca. And there's Rafinha with an early touch. Not had a great first half, the Brazilian, but he's got that ball across to Lamine Yamal, who once again looks to pressure or work Courtois, but scuffs his shot a little bit. He is giving Fran Garcia obviously substitute for Ferland Mendy after just 10 minutes. Bit of a torrid night. Ball goes back to Wojciech Szczesny. Came out of retirement to join Barca, but we're quite glad he did. Quite nice to come out of retirement when you're just 34. It looks like he's going to sign a new contract, but we're going to see what happens with Marc-Andre ter Stegen fit again for Barca. Obviously, you'd think the German will be first choice. But probably not until the end of until the start of next season. Remember, Barca aren't in the FIFA Club World Cup. Spanish representatives in the States. In June and July will be Real Madrid and Atletico Madrid. I'm very interested to know how that's going to affect pre-season preparations, etc., etc. Dani Olmo getting across to Frankie de Jong, Koundé, and Lamine Yamal with his brand new hairdo. The jury's out, I think, on that hairdo, to be honest. Kids, eh? Under a bit of pressure there, De Jong from Mbappé, but he's found Rafinha, drilled that straight into Courtois' midriff. Sends it long, looking for Mbappé. Obviously, Barca like to play a high defensive line, but with Mbappé against you, it makes it a little bit more difficult. Although, as I say, the 2 previous meetings this season, 4-0 for Barca and 5-2. Bellingham all over Dani Olmo there. Pedri to Dani Olmo. Is he going to line it up, Pedri? He does indeed, and this time doesn't work, Courtois. See, as soon as he got the ball, though, he fancied it. It's Robert Lewandowski. Sits watching. 40 goals for the Polish striker. He isn't going to add to that total tonight with his hamstring injury, which he picked up against Celta Vigo just a week ago. Courtois opts to send it long. That's well won by Bellingham. He's got past Pedri, and is he going to go all the way? Bellingham, he could. He said it to Vinicius. Szczesny, ball still alive, and Szczesny again gets down to make a double save when Real Madrid looks set to level the scores. Great work from Bellingham here. Gets past Pedri, sees the space, and then picks up Vinicius just that tiny bit wide. It's got the Madrid fans singing. A goal kick. Martinez gets up, ruefully shakes his head. I'd say Ancelotti does his job hang on this game. Obviously Real Madrid out in the quarter-finals of the Champions League to Arsenal, which can happen to you, obviously, because you're going to get a very good team in the quarter-finals, but it's the way that they lost, I think, to Arsenal that was damaging. 4 points behind Barca. If they win today, they've still got a decent chance of a double. Which for most clubs wouldn't be a bad season. Rafinha. Dani Olmo just took too long. Fede Valverde, player who never gives anything up for lost. Puts it out for a corner. Ancelotti mainlining chewing gum there. He must have the strongest jaw muscles in the world. Back in, that's not a great ball back in, and it's nearly going to give Vinicius the chance. Dani Olmo. Lamine Yamal was taken out. The referee saw it, but was not given anything. Once again, we saw a little bit of... Well, he did get caught by Dani Ceballos in the first half. Lamine made a wee bit too much of it, perhaps. And he's up on his feet again now, which is good. And picks the ball up from Dani Olmo. He thinks about a shot, instead gives it to Frenkie de Jong, and out it goes again. Gerard Martin. So then Barca camped outside that Real Madrid area. And spreading the ball out now to Koundé. Might have been offside there, indeed it was. The ball could have been left there for Lamine. So 72,000 capacity. It's not quite full here. I don't know how many. There's a few empty seats in the Barca area and a few more in the Real Madrid area. Obviously a lot harder to get to Seville from Barcelona than it is from Madrid. You just come straight down on a high-speed train from Madrid. Barcelona another 400-500 kilometres away. It's a big problem with Sevilla, actually, as the ground, as a venue for the Cup. Teams from the north have to come such a long way. He's come from France as Mbappe. Turns one way, turns the other, still Mbappe! Szczesny once again times it to perfection and makes the block. Well, the ball must have just gone off Mbappe's calf there, so it's a goal kick for Barca. As Real Madrid prepared to make a double substitution. It's Arda and Luka Modric coming on. So it's Lucas Vázquez off. And I'm going to say Dani Ceballos, indeed it is, yeah. So, got us a very, very attacking changes from Ancelotti. Well, we'll see Valverde drop back to right back, but obviously with licence to advance. Speaking of which, it's Dani Olmo. He's got options on both sides. Rafinha, and that was a good chance wasted from Football Club Barcelona. They hadn't got the substitutes really settled there, Real Madrid. And there was a big space through the middle. Good ball from De Jong. And just forces him to stop a little bit, that pass, doesn't it, from Dani Olmo, and I think he knows it. Going to be honest, I think the ball there was Lamine Yamal. So Gula, regular. Maybe not had the option, the game time he'd like, but he's certainly a skillful player, as he showed. He's scored the only goal against Getafe on Wednesday. Oh, still a chance. Vinicius just half stopped, and again. And Barcelona suddenly living a little bit dangerously, to put it mildly. It's again Szczesny. It's another Barca player down injured at the other end, by the way. He's looking for Fede Valverde. It's Koundé who I think gets the block in there. And there it's Bellingham who caught, I think, Inigo Martinez. Well, Real Madrid have certainly put all the irons in the fire. Luka Modric, Arda Güler, Kylian Mbappé. What that might mean, though, is that they're going to lose, I would say, defensive cohesion in midfield. They'll be more dangerous going forward, but Barca might find a few more spaces. Well, it's a cup final, isn't it? You might as well lose 2 or 3-0 and go for it. And that's very much what Ancelotti is doing. Once again, Mbappé. That's a good challenge. All of a sudden, this game, after being completely controlled by Barca in the first half, well, 90% controlled by Barca in the first half, looks wide open. Madrid making 4 substitutions so far in this game, bringing on Fran Garcia for the injured Ferland Mendy, Mbappé for Rodrigo at half-time, and they've just brought on Gula and Luka Modric. Barca not made any substitutions yet. Barca fans trying to get behind their team. They've certainly been the more vocal supporters so far tonight. So just flicked off a Madrid player, that, so it's a throw in for Barca. Once again, here's Vinicius. Lines up the shot, but that's easy for Szczesny. This is good from Real Madrid. That's pressure from Modric. Vinicius curls it just wide. Now the Madrid fans find their voice. Lamine, Frenkie de Jong. So just one substitution left for Madrid. Obviously, they've still got Endrick on the bench. You'd think he'd be the logical change, although there's also Brahim Diaz. Barca have got Araujo, Gavi, Ansu Fati, Pablo Torre, Andres Christensen, Fermin Lopez, Pau Victor, Eric Garcia and Hector Fort. I wonder if they might consider changing Dani Olmo, bringing on Fermin Lopez. Once again, Madrid pressing much higher now. A lot more spark about them as we hit the hour. Ooh, here's a chance though. It's Rafinha. Oh, and once again he's pulled it wide. That was a better chance for the Brazilian, who's been having such a good season. 15 goals in the league, 12 in the Champions League. This was a chance for number 3 in the Copa del Rey. And he's got to at least hit the target from there. As well, Gerard Martin has got to be careful, of course, he has been booked. It's Flick's turn to look a bit nervous. Vinicius controls, gets inside Koundé, goes down under the challenge from Inigo Martinez. Play on, says the Burgos Bengoechea. Another chance for Barca, is that going to fall? Oh, I think this is one for the neutral, isn't it? I suspect the tacticians are not really enjoying this very much. Real Madrid coming back down the other end. Fran Garcia looks to make a run forward. Mbappe, has that got the legs on it? Does well to keep it in. Modric. Oof, my word, right across the front. Oh, once again, Barca scramble it away. Now it's a corner. Inigo Martinez with the block. Big team, Real Madrid, from set pieces. Tchouaméni, Rudiger, Bellingham, Mbappe's powerful. It's a decent delivery. Szczesny ups the punch. Ooh, he wins it. Modric, and there's no offside. And again, Gula clips that in. That's a decent delivery. Offside flag is up on the far side. For that, I think. Otherwise, he might have been in a little bit of trouble there, Koundé. That's the one that the referee didn't give, which yeah, might be open to debate as well. The referee's waiting for the VAR to see if it is offside or not. Otherwise, I think we might have had a penalty shout. Again, now it's Madrid winning every ball. Fran Garcia to Vinicius. Lamine Yamal. And it is going to be Fermin Lopez to come on. That's for Dani Olmo. Obviously controversy surrounding Dani Olmo, whether or not he should be included in the Barca squad, but it's not the player's fault. Fermin Lopez, busy, hard-working, energetic, scores goals as well. Scored the 1 in this season's cup. Inigo Martinez, no option other than to send that one long. Back it goes to Courtois. Ooh, that was a bit of revenge there, wasn't there, from Ferran Torres? Once again, I think the referee could think. He's put the bar pretty high in this game, but I think in another game He's certainly gone there to give him a little message, hasn't he? Just need to get a little bit of control, Barca. So Madrid bringing on fresh legs, bringing on players who can press a little bit higher. Rafinha, it's a good ball, looking for Fermin Lopez. Ooh, free kick, says the Burgos Bengoechea. Rafinha, thinking he'd won the ball. Which he had done, but illegally. It's Pedri who's down and off the pitch. Well, the referee has given a free kick against Bellingham. Barca will be quite happy I think, just to let the steam go out of this a wee bit. There's Lamine Yamal. Vinicius helping to defend against him. Once again, he fancies his chances, doesn't he, against Fran Garcia. And goal kick, says the linesman. Midway through the second half. Still 1-0 to Barca, but Madrid having the best of this second period. A couple of good saves from Szczesny, much more aggressive. Here they are again with Mbappe. And what is the referee going to give here? Yellow card. Well, he's certainly hauling him back. Is it a red or not? It's yellow at the moment. I wonder if the VAR might well have something to say. It's Pedri who's dispossessed Mbappe. Well, he's not the last man, De Jong, but is it a clear goal-scoring opportunity? You don't have to be the last man, obviously, for it to be a clear goal-scoring opportunity. But it's still a very, very dangerous free kick. I can see why Madrid wanted a red card, and I can see why the referee gave a yellow. Still a dangerous free kick, though. Very, very dangerous. They've got Modric, they've got Fede Valverde, who can hit the ball tremendously hard. They've got Mbappe, they've got Güler. And it's in. Real Madrid equalise. Kylian Mbappe levels with that free kick. Just had that feeling it was coming, didn't you? In off the post. And to be fair, it's the goal that Real Madrid's second half has deserved. Come up the hour, come up the Mbappe. I'm not sure about that wall, Gives him the space to shoot for there, Chesney, and says, go on, try it. It's in at the goalie's post. And it's a great free kick. I wonder if Chesney's got his angles right there. He looks a relieved man. Real Madrid back on level terms, 20 minutes to go. Are we set for extra time? There hasn't been extra time in a Madrid-Barca cup tie for a very, very long time. In fact, there's been no draw in the last 16 Clásicos. Looks like he gets a bit of ball and a bit of man there. How? Someone just pointed out a nice stat to me. That's the first goal that Mbappé has scored from a direct free kick in his career. Scored a few goals, but that's the first one from a direct free kick. Koundé, it's a nice ball there to Fermin. Big appeals from behind the ball, from behind the goal for handball. Doesn't look like it was. Well, it looked as if it at least bounced up if it did, from Rudiger. Have faded in the second half, Barcelona. Had those chances, didn't they, from Rafinha. 3 players round Lamine. That's lovely from Pedri. And Lamine Yamal. Ferran Torres. Koundé stayed forward. Pulls that one back, but it's cut out by Bellingham, who loses out now to Koundé. Lamine Yamal. Good recovery from Bellingham. Mbappé. Once again, looks to use that pace. Got to be careful, Frankie de Jong. And Vinicius is clear now. Pulls that one back, and that is pushed out for a corner. Inigo Martinez. Surely he doesn't want to lose a third cup final in this ground. Modric will come forward to take the corner. It's what Madrid can do, isn't it, on a good day? They're so swift counter-attacking, and Barca with that high line. Also with Gerrard and De Jong on bookings. That was Kubasi, who was just back to save the bacon. Well, Asensio goes down. All sorts going on there. Straight back to Modric. Thought about the shot. Blocked by Rafinha. As you say, how important were those 2 chances that he dragged wide, especially the second one. Araujo to come on. Central defender. can't imagine him taking Inigo or Koulibaly off, though. Could it be for Gerard Martin, maybe? Well, the way the game is, I don't think you want to risk a player like Gerard on a yellow card. Inigo Martinez cuts that one out. Another corner for Real Madrid. Gula. Decent in-swinging corner as well. Pedri hustled and hassled and can't keep the ball in. Another corner for Real Madrid. They really are turning the screw. Barca prepare double substitution. As Madrid make it 2-1, it's Tchouaméni who surges in to put them ahead. Well, they were pressing work, their third consecutive corner. And Aurélien Tchouaméni, in the end, got what was a free header there, 6 yards out. Nothing Szczesny could do about it. Great delivery from Gula as well. And Ancelotti's bravery is playing off, or paying off even. Nobody really picks him up here. Just drifts in behind Koundé. Just catches Szczesny slightly wrong-footed. And Real Madrid turning this one around in the second half. There is a Madrid player down. It might actually be the goal scorer. No, it's not. I'm not quite sure who's down. Is it Vinicius might be down? Well, it's Rudiger who is getting a bit of treatment. I see Gana Madrid. That's the way Real Madrid win, sing the Madrid fans. Barca have 12 minutes plus injury time to turn this around. I just look at their bench and they haven't really got the attacking options on their bench that Madrid have. Eric Garcia, Pau Victor is a forward, but Ansu Fati maybe. Obviously, Flick doesn't seem to have a massive amount of faith in him. Gavi's going to come on soon by the looks of it, though. But is it going to be too late? It's Koundé. Shall we dance a waltz, says Vinicius. Nope, says Frankie de Jong. And here's Lamine. Spreads it across, but it doesn't find Rafinha. Pedri. A bit frustrated at conceding the corner that led to the goal, but he couldn't do a lot about it. De Jong. Oof. And that hung around in the Madrid area for a little bit longer than those of a nervous disposition would like. Koulibaly. Oh, now Madrid have got everyone back behind the ball again, but as you know, Mbappe, Bellingham, Vinicius, they've got players who can launch that counter-attack. Barca, look as if the battery's just run a bit flat. Fermin battles away, and that's free kick. All a little bit tense. In fact, it isn't a free kick. Thought I heard a whistle there. 10 minutes to go. 10 minutes separating Real Madrid for a win that would do a massive amount for their morale in these closing weeks of the season. Gerrard loses out. He's got to be careful, as I say, he's got a yellow card. There's Gula holding on to that ball, the young Turk. Slipped through from Mbappe to Vinicius. Might be offside. Flag's not gone up yet, it has now. Could have gone up a few seconds ago. So Vinicius offside just when Mbappe puts him through. Rafinha, Pedri, out wide to Lamine, goes for goal and Courtois tips it wide. Great save from Courtois. To be fair, he's not made many saves, has he? What was going in though? Corner for Barca. Clear, and there's Mbappe to collect. Once again he looks for Vinicius, who's got the pace against Pedri. Got players streaming forward, but it took a little bit too long, but there's still danger. Valverde, cut out by Martin, but he gets it back. And a throw-in for Real Madrid. Just Valverde says someone's asking for a change, and Mbappe is not looking very happy. To be fair, there's 2 or 3 Real Madrid players not looking comfortable. So the Barca injured players, we'll have Gavi and Hector Fort come on. I think Hector will come on for Gerard Martin. And Gavi's always interesting because him and Vinicius have, well, they don't have a love-hate relationship. They have sort of basically a hate-hate relationship. They've knocked bells out of each other nearly every time they've played. That's a great ball from Vinicius. Sorry, from Lamine, and that is the equaliser from absolutely nowhere. Ferran Torres has made it 2-2. I honestly did not see that one coming. Are we set for another extra time in a Copa del Rey final? We've not seen a lot of Ferran Torres, but there with his 6th goal in the Cup this season. No offside, just over the top of Rudiger. No man's land, Courtois, and that rolls in. Well, Real Madrid came back, I'm not going to say from the dead, but Barca, they were looking, I thought they were staring defeat in the face. Ferran Torres rolls it in. It's 2-2. Substitutions for Barca. Frenkie de Jong is off. Gerard Martin is off. And in the end, it's Araujo's on. That looks like is that Inigo Martinez is going to play at left back. He is left-footed, so Inigo Martinez will play at left back. Araujo and Courbasi central defence, and Gavi in central midfield. 5 minutes plus injury time separating us from extra time. Or does it now? That's not going to find Rafinha. So we're getting a little bit heated, isn't it? Vinicius. Oof. Just slips there, Koundé, and then he clatters the Brazilian. Another dangerous free kick, though, for Madrid. Once again, on another day, that could easily have been a yellow card. Modric with a free kick. Once again, Madrid have got the towers forward, haven't they? Asensio, Rudiger, Bellingham, Tchouaméni. Flicked in, that's a decent delivery again. Inigo Martinez needs an outlet, and Rafinha offers him it. But Fran Garcia is across to cover. Certainly not ruling out another goal in these closing moments of normal time. Vinicius. Once again, they're not closing him down, are they? Turns one way, turns another. Goal kick. Eder Militao feeling the nerves as well as Vinicius goes down. Is it an injury? Just cramp? Araujo picks him up. Thing is, if you're getting cramp now, it's quite warm here in Sevilla, by the way. It was about over 30 degrees earlier. Certainly shirt sleeves. And Vinicius is off. This is the Real Madrid's last change. Of course, if it goes to extra time, you get another one. It's going to be Brahim Diaz coming on. Well, that's unlucky for Vinicius. Good second half. So interesting to see how much injury time we get at the end of this. Once again, we had 5 minutes at the end of the first half. We must be looking at something similar, I would say. Will one of these two teams decide it? Or will we get another half hour? We go into extra time, of course, with two radically changed 11s. Certainly not what Barca want if they've got Champions League semi-final in midweek against Inter Milan. Although obviously if the alternative is losing in 90 minutes. Looking at this though, nobody seems that. Barca don't seem that keen. Whoops-a-daisy. I think if he'd have been on the ball there a little bit, Ferran. 6 minutes of injury time. Oh, that's a really bad challenge. Very, very high. Luka Modric, not a man usually for that kind of action. On Gavi. High, studs up. Might get another minute added on after that. Another solid challenge there. And Barca got another attack in them. It's Pedri. Still Pedri. He's put too much on that one. Out that goes for a goal kick. Flick wants his players back in position before Madrid take the goal kick. Here he is again. That's a solid challenge as well. Lamine. Barca just keeping Madrid under pressure. Looking to turn. And in the end, well, no, I was going to say in the end, goal gets the free kick, but he doesn't. Referee's played on, and it might work out nicely for Real Madrid. There's Brahim looking to make a run through the middle. As it is, he's dropped deep now. Fede Valverde spreads it out for Mbappe. Oof. Vital interception again from Kouassi. Ferran. Sorry, Fermin. To Lamine Yamal. Down the channel for Fermin Lopez. Still for Pedri, here's Lamine. Still Lamine Yamal straight into the defensive rock that is Antonio Rudiger. A little bit frivolous there from Pedri. Allows Modric to come away with the ball. He's hauled back. Yellow card. Was it for Fermin? Yes, it was. Lamine Yamal. Play on, says the referee. Oh, and he slipped at just the wrong moment. Appealing for a penalty. And I can't lip read from that far away. The referee appears to be saying no. He's off balance there, isn't he, Ferran Torres? Just gets a little touch on the back of his heel or ankle. From that angle it looks a little bit more. From the other angle it didn't look that much. And he's saying that he took my leg away. Well, it's a bit of off the ball going on, by the way, just inside the Barca half as we're looking at Ferran. And the Barca fans ironically repeat the chant that the Madrid fans sang when they went 2-1 up. Yes, that's the way that Madrid wins, they're singing. Rafinha. Still Rafinha. That's a penalty. That is a penalty. Trying to keep control here. The Burgos Bengoechea. Once again, it's Raul Asensio who's done it. Says, young, he's strong, he's quick, but he's still a little bit rash. Just slips a little bit as he goes in to make the challenge. It's obviously Pablo González Fuertes on the VAR, the man who said that something had to be done about Real Madrid using videos on their TV station to try and intimidate officials. Is there enough there? Certainly from about 100 yards away in the stands it looked like a penalty. Certainly puts a little bit in from his behalf, doesn't he, Rafinha? They'll get in the checkout wait. Everyone's getting drinks on board meanwhile. We're getting a check confirmed on the scoreboards in the ground. Obviously, it is quite an important decision in it. The 97th minute of the cup final, when there's 6 minutes of injury time and you have a penalty. You've got to check it correctly. Obviously, if this penalty is not given, Barcelona are going to say that the officials were intimidated, weren't they? Well, is he going to have a look at it? Whatever happens, this is just massive controversy, one way or another. It's hard really to find anything to say. Don't think anything much needs saying. All is in the hands of the Burgos Bengoechea. And they're actually showing the challenge on the screen in the ground. Does he catch him? No pressure, ref. And he's not given it. And he's booked Rafinha for diving. So it looks like we're going to get half an hour of extra time. Well, if you were a Madrid fan and he gave the penalty, you'd say it was a robbery. And if you're a Barca fan, I'm sure you're going to say it's a robbery that it's not been given. But the problem is with the context of the pressure that the referee was put under by Real Madrid TV this week, clearly has to be taken into account and will be taken into account by people. Barca also will say that they should have had a penalty in the first half. And Ferran Torres reckoned he should have had one just a couple of moments before that incident. I won't be surprised if there was a bit of gin in that orange juice that the referee's having. He probably needs it. I don't know what Felipe is saying. I think he's an Atletico Madrid fan, actually, the King. His dad was a Real Madrid fan. And I think Felipe's an Atletico fan. You see Mbappe's goal. First free kick he's scored in his career. And then when Tchouaméni nodded that in, looked as if Madrid were set to win their 21st Copa del Rey title. Before Ferran Torres equalised. Great ball from Lamine Yamal. And we have another half hour to enjoy, and who knows, maybe we will have penalties at the end. Get a view of the Estadio La Cartuja from outside. A bit in the middle of nowhere, it has to be said, and the transport is not that good at all into the centre of town. There you get the stats for the game for the 90 minutes so far. 17 shots for Barca, 12 for Madrid. 8 on target, 61% possession for Barca, but they did look a bit vulnerable in that second half when Mbappé, Gula and Luka Modric got going.